Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Let me get my camera situated. Oh, let me get that music. I've been listening to that music for like the last 15 minutes. Whew. There we go. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody today? Oh, what a day it has been. Welcome, Renee, over on Facebook. Welcome, welcome. And let me get I'm going to try to go live on TikTok too. So let's see if we can get that going. And we're live. Welcome, everybody, over on TikTok. Okay, I think we got everything. How is everybody today on this glorious Thursday? I know the atmosphere of the world's been a little rough, so let's grab our tea. Hi, Tani. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Mamani. Is it Mamone or I can't? Yeah, Mamone. Welcome, Mamone. How are you, honey? How has everyone been? Have you had any new awesome things happen over the week since our last tea time? I've had a roller coaster of a week with our eclipses. I had a 59th birthday, got to see my grandkids, had to find somewhere to move my RV. It has been an eclipse season like crazy, but we're surviving, guys. How are you guys all doing? For me. Oh. And did you see my birthday present to myself? Look at, well, actually, my husband got these for me. They're butterfly wings because butterflies are like such a. Hi, Evelyn, over on TikTok. Maybe I got them backwards. Maybe I should switch them. I think I do. Hey, Tani says that she got her first deck of tarot cards and is waiting for them to be delivered today. So, ooh, maybe they'll come during tea time. Wouldn't that be cool? We could explore them together. Now, let's talk tarot. Maybe that is, I don't know, what do you guys think? This way or the other way? Anyway, when you get a new deck of cards, what do you guys do? Like, different people break them in different ways. That would be really cool if they do. Different people break in their cards differently. Me, myself, there's lots of superstitions and stuff. There's people that like knock on their cards. There's people that put their cards, they sleep with them. They carry them everywhere. They put them under their pillow. They do all kinds of stuff. I honestly, I just get to know them. I'll pull a card a day. When I first get them, I make sure they're in order. And then I just go through them and look at the artwork and I connect with them and see the symbols, the signs and symbols on each card. And then what I end up doing is I will pull a card a day and connect with them. I do not usually use the book at all, especially oracle cards and stuff. Like if you want a deeper meaning, you could use the book. There's times like with some of my decks that I do use the book because there's really deep stuff in it that I won't see in the symbolism, but that the artist has put, or like energies and stuff like that. Hannah says, I have several sets that were gifted for me. I don't know how to break them in. Use them. Get them out of the box and play. Play with them. Let them talk to you. Ask them questions. Like, go grab your decks, guys. If you have a deck, grab one. If you don't, it's okay. But if you have a deck, let's grab it. Let me show you how to use a deck. First off, the very first thing you do is just start. Gifted to me today. My English is tired. It's okay. It's okay, Hannah. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. So the first thing is just to start shuffling them. Get to know them. If you have smoke, I suggest smoking them. Knocking on them, you can put them over a fire, a flame. You can also use selenite. You can use selenite and put it on them. You can charge them in the moon. But the best thing, honestly, just shuffle them. Hi, Kobe. Welcome over on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Izzy. Heck yeah. I hope court was good for you, Izzy. I saw that you went there. I hope everything was good. You do a lot for the community, and I hope you're doing well. One knows what the future holds us. Keep a stable contact to learn more about each other. Okay, Kobe. You do you, boo. So, the very first thing is just to, hi, Makwa. Welcome. Go grab a deck, Makwa. We're going to play today with our tarot deck. The world is heavy, and this is our spirit time to connect. Makwa, what do you think of my earrings? These are the coolest. I got 3 pairs today, but these were the whole reason I wanted these beaded earrings, is because I see butterflies so much with your guys' loved ones. Like, they send butterflies a lot. So I just had to have, I've never seen beaded, like, they look like monarch butterfly wings. I just thought they were so amazing. Yeah. Yeah, aren't they cool? I remember as a kid, I always tried to bead earrings and I could never do it. But I got 3 pairs. I got these, a red Zuni like pair, and a white and gold rainbow ones. Yeah, aren't they cool? Like, look, they look like some beautiful artistry. This lady had tons of them. I'm probably gonna get more, but these are my birthday. I got 3 pairs for my birthday, and they were very reasonable. Online, and I have friends that sell them very expensive. I could never afford them, but this lady local sold them really reasonable. So get your decks out and let's just shuffle them. Use your intuition. I want you to knock on them if you want. However you feel that you should wake them up. Use the smoke. Labyrinth deck. Oh, Hannah, do you have? I have that too. I special ordered it. And this one right here, is it that deck, Hannah? I love this deck, but this deck is harsh. Oh, Tani, you sent an inbox with the ones you ordered. I have to see. This deck is cool. Is it this one? Yeah, I am. I'm going to get more because these are freaking. I would almost, if I could figure out where she got them, I'm going to sell them because I'm going to put them in my shop. But I want to figure out because the butterflies are just so. You should see the other one. I have them put up right now, but yeah, they're fascinating. So let me know, Hannah, if that's the deck that you have because I have like 30 decks. So let's wake them up. Just sit there while we're talking. I want you to shuffle. And let's think of a question that we could. Oh, I know a perfect question. Oh, I can't look up on my phone. I'm sorry, honey. I can't see the messages right now because I have my phone's on TikTok and my computer's on. We're on Discord, StreamYard, and Facebook Live. So I can't really. Yeah, that one. You have the same one, Hannah. I love it. I love it. So what we're going to do, your daughter got that. Now I'll have you know, she had to special order them and everything. Like they were only released, I think, 3 times to get that deck. I don't know if it's easier now, but if you got them like a year or so ago when they were released, yeah, they were not a cheap deck. It's a very nice deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle. Now, wait a minute. We haven't opened our circle yet. Let's go ahead and take a moment first. Put your cards down and let's close our eyes. And we're going to take a few deep breaths because we didn't open our space. Whenever you do sacred work, welcome, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. Whenever we do sacred work, what we do is we close our eyes and we have to prepare our space. I've already opened the circle. I've burnt sage, but I want all of you to drop in with me. So we're going to do some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, when you breathe through your nose, I want you to be breathing in faith, hope, gratitude, joy, all the high vibrational things. Think of child giggles, think of blowing bubbles, things like that make you happy and fill your heart with joy and gratitude. And then as you blow out, I want you to blow out all the stress of the day, all the crap, everything that's been going on anything that's worrying you, bothering you. We don't need it for the next hour and a half. So let's breathe in. Breathe out all that stress. All the stuff of the world. We don't need anything right now, just our spirit, our connection. Breathe in. Peace, love, harmony, joy, giggles, and breathe out stress, baggage, crap, worry, anxiety, grief. Just blow it out. Okay, now we're going to do it 2 more times. One more. Now keep your eyes closed and go ahead and keep on breathing deeply. MamaCole would like to invite all of our seekers and healers here today. I'd like to invite your guides, guardians, loved ones, protectors, and your higher selves. May our messages today come across clearly, easily understood, and may they help bring peace and harmony to our hearts and to our souls. We thank you so much for this time together as a community. Amen, aho, and so it is. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. And what I just did was I created a sacred space. So we are all connected right now in this beautiful, loving circle. Okay, and this is our tea time. So I envision tea time like a little sacred garden that we just step in. And I want you to picture like a little table in front of us, little wood table. We're in the woods. There's a little trickling brook beside us. And we have this beautiful china tea set in front of us. And there's little snacks and sandwiches. If you want to take a moment, go grab yourself some tea. Okay. Or your favorite beverage. If you smoke or want to smoke, whatever you would like to do. Okay, this is our time to unwind and leave the world behind. Grab your deck. Let's go ahead and start. Welcome, Tate. Nice to see you, Tate Griffin. Okay, go ahead and and I got a card for Tate. Go ahead and shuffle your cards. Okay, and if you don't have cards, I'll draw for the collective. Okay, what we're going to do is close our eyes, and we're going to ask the deck. This is what the question that I got for all of us. What is getting in the way of my healing? What is getting in the way of my healing? Does that sound relevant for everybody? Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good question for us to ask. If you don't have cards, Jackie, it's okay. I'm going to draw for the collective, like what's getting in the way of our healing. And I'm just kind of showing people how they can use their cards, how to break them in. There's nothing to fear. And all of your cards deliver different messages. Okay, Tani said that hers are saltwater reading cards. Ooh, all indigenous Australian designs. I was drawn to buying them because of the color and also being saltwater. I thought of the sea, which is, Tani. I need to remember that. I really want to check those out because I have part of my lineage is of water people, and I love that. Those sound intriguing. It's okay. Okay, good. So that question resonates with everybody. Makwa said yes, and Jackie Miller said yes because they're trying to heal physically. Perfect question. Great question. Good. Over on Facebook, thank you. Yeah, they do. They are like Monarch, Sarah. And Sarah has her Unicorn Oracle deck. Good. And if you don't have a deck, Mama Cole's drawing for all of us, okay? So no worries. You don't have to have anything here. Just be present. Hi, Angel. How are you? I see you. Welcome, welcome, sweetheart. Okay, if you got your decks, get your decks out. And our question is, what is getting in the way of our healing? Okay. What is getting in the way of our healing? So you shuffle. Now, you can either pull the card from the top, the bottom, the middle, wherever you are drawn. Listen to your intuition and just pull it, okay? Okay, I pulled from the middle. Ooh, temptation. Temptation is getting in the way of the collective's healing. Okay, so what are you tempted by? Is it what is it? This is like so many emotions and stuff. Like this is like huge temptation. He's almost like, for all of us here, this is actually a key. Okay. And the eye of the key is the moon. Okay. And what I'm getting for the collective here, oh, thank you, Angel. You don't have to send all those, but thank you so much. Okay. What this is what is tempting you? Is the bright starriness of spiritual work? Is that what's tempting you? But I almost get like, yeah, that's what, huh. I get that the temptation is like too many of us are not diving into the deep. We're just holding on to the light. You know, healing's hard work and it's not easy. And there's very hard times that we have to sit through. Okay. And things are tempting us, getting us off course. Okay. They're trying to lead us astray from what really matters. And what really matters isn't always the light, because you have to have dark and light together. Okay, so that's like, there's like so many messages in this. Like even if you look at him, you can see the darkness over his shoulders. Okay, you see that? And he's reaching for the light. Donna, you can get a deck, honey. They're really reasonable. I like to look on Amazon, and I honestly, if I don't have somewhere in person to choose one, I look on Amazon, and then I look at the pictures and like look at the reviews and see what people think of them. But this one, I really see that we're all being tempted, okay? So don't get tempted off of your spiritual path. Stay on your spiritual path. Donna Smiley said that she got partnership, teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up talented support team. Yes. Beautiful. What'd you get, Jackie? And Tawny, what'd you guys get? I'd love you guys to share. So she's getting partnership. I'm getting temptation, but not to be tempted. Tempted, not tempted. Not to be tempted. Thank you, Agent. Look at Pretty Bee. She has sent me all kinds of thanks so much, sweetheart. Okay, over on Facebook. Thanks. Sarah said she loves my earrings. Yeah, they are Monarch. I got them for my birthday. And I love them. But thank you. Hi, Carrie. Welcome, Carrie. Glad you're here too. Now, Hannah got the Two of Poles, starting to manifest something. Great. Heck yeah. And just know, like, right now, till the 21st, it's going to be kind of hard to, like, manifest stuff, and it's going to be a little bit crazy till the 21st, but everything after the 21st should be great. So you can do this stuff now, but realize most of it will be after the 21st when the planets realign, and we're into all kinds of crazy stuff. I haven't watched the, I'm actually late. Usually I watch the soul astrology, rainbow soul astrology, and that really helps. But I do know cosmically, like, there's some crazy stuff going on. So my entire deck just, there it goes. So we got that question. Anybody else have any that they want to share? The cards that they drew, we got Two of Poles, partnership, and temptation. So if you put them all together, the Two of Poles is starting to manifest something. So if you stay on the spiritual path and you have partners, I got a bunch of trolls on the TikTok, but I don't have time. I should give Pretty Bee permission, my daughter-in-law, see if she could get the trolls off, but that's all right. Anyway, so we have, if we stay on the path and we're not tempted, we're aware of the temptation, okay? And aware of the temptation, and then we do teamwork, get a better result. So you can't do a spiritual path alone. You have to find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support team, and then start to manifest stuff. So, and that's so true. That's so many, it takes a community. Okay, hold on. Yes, make Angel, hold on. Give me a second. Let me do something over here. How do I do that, Angel? Hold on. Add moderator. There we go. My daughter-in-law is going to help with the comments. There, I think I made you a mod. Did that work? So you get rid of the spammers over on TikTok? Thank you, honey. I love my daughter-in-laws. I got some rockin' daughter-in-laws. How she's doing that with my grandson teething. I don't know. So do you see how all of our cards work together? Yeah. Yeah, they all tell a story. That's what I want you to see. Tarot is amazing. What I do is I do regular tarot, but I'm a divinator. I'm a psychic medium and divinator. So if I pull your cards, I see so much more than what the card says. Like I can see how it's pertaining to your journey or to my journey. Like so, and so it's like a huge story. So let's do another one. Go ahead and shuffle again. He's not. Oh, the baby's asleep on her right now, so that's why she can't move. She's in baby jail. Oh, thanks. She's sending me money I had left. She had it on TikTok. Thanks. Thanks so much, Angel. You're so sweet. Yeah, I don't like reading the books because then it's going to take away from your intuition. Okay, I want you guys to start learning to trust your intuition. That's why I tell people, like I tell my students, do one card a day. And I do teach tarot. I'm a spiritual coach. And I got to get my little. And I do tea time once a week to help answer your questions, give us some sacred time together, and help you. It's just my way of giving back to the community. Okay. Welcome, Goddess. How are you, sweetheart? So, with that being said, let's do like a couple more as a collective together, and then I'll pull some cards. So let's do our next question. Okay, we asked what's getting in the way. What will help us heal? What will help us on our healing journey? Because we got what's in our way. And part of what's in our way, I'm also getting is temptation. We're not staying like in line. We're not using our community, and we're not manifesting enough. Like, so that's what we need to do. Hold on. No. So that's what we need to. So what should be our next question? What about you guys? Let's think of a question together. Right now, honestly, how can we maintain our vibration with all this crap going on in the world? Because I know it's been so hey, I got a chili. Send me more chilies. I love that. Thank you so much. Angel's just over there sending all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much. I don't know how any of that works, but thank you, sweetheart. So, how can we maintain a high vibration when the world around us is like falling apart and stuff? How can we keep our vibrations up so we can connect to our loved ones? Because I know a lot of us here, the whole point of what I do is to connect you to your loved ones. I'm a psychic medium, and I also help you on your spiritual journey. But in order to do all of those things, you have to have your vibration up. And it's hard to do when the world's going to shit and there's stress everywhere and there's babies screaming and you got to get the bills paid and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do this and that. The world events are going on, and how do we maintain a higher vibration? So that's what we're going to ask our cards. What can I do to help myself have a higher vibration? Upside down Empress. Okay. So that means the Empress, you need to love and nurture yourself more. That means the Empress is full of, she's fertile. She's like your mother. Like she's loving and growing and nurturing and kind. And if she's upside down, that means that's what you're lacking right now. So in order for you to keep a high vibration, you need to love yourself, nurture yourself, and mother yourself, Hannah. Okay? So what does the collective need to help maintain a high vibration? amongst the world right now. Fulfillment of wishes. Wow. Okay, so to keep a high vibration, you have to see the wishes that are actually coming true. Look at that. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Suzanne, over on Facebook. Welcome, Poodles. So how can you guys, the fulfillment of wishes, that means like no matter what's going on, your wishes are going to come true. So this is more like Wookie Foot, the song that I listen to all the time. If you, the way you see the world changes, then the world you see will change. Okay, so it's all about your perspective. If you see the things that are coming that called you out, Hannah, it's okay. So that's because you have, well, of course, you have the labyrinth card. What do you think's going to happen? It's going to call you out. That's why I said that's a tough deck. Okay. Now, Sarah got balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with my work. So look at how all three of those cards went together. Okay. Hannah has to love herself. She got the upside down Empress. More loving, nurturing, kindness, and also feel and express your emotions. Okay. And then Sarah got balance, that she needs to relax, which is what all of those things are. Indulge a little more or less and set boundaries for her work. Boundaries are like what I just did when we open our circle, okay, I'm ready to work. Okay, so when you pull your cards, make sure you're ready to sit with your intuition and with your intentions, okay? I love that. Anybody else over on TikTok or Facebook draw a card and need help? Yes, Renee, I'll pull you a card. Renee wants to go back in time. I'm falling apart. I don't think anything will help me. You can help yourself, Renee. I know you can. And yes, I'm going to pull some cards. Renee, I want you to know Renee is such a sweetheart. She's one of our regulars here. And she lost her 14-year-old daughter, absolutely beautiful daughter. And her daughter often, I can't get your comment for some reason. She's playing with me. I'm trying to copy. It's not letting me copy, Renee. What the heck? Anyway, there we go. I got you. Hold on. So I absolutely could not imagine. And she has a very rough time, as all of us do. So Renee, I want you to know, I know Rachel's around. What I was trying to say is that I know that she has friends on the other side. That's the biggest thing, is when I check in on her, or if I see her, there's oftentimes that I do readings that she'll pop it. Your daughter pops in, and it's just like I have some souls on the other side that kind of check on me and stuff. They just hang out, and not really hang out, but just they'll pop in every now and then, or I'll feel their essence or something. And your daughter is one. That's every now and then. And I really feel that times when that happens is when you're struggling. And so I'll just take a moment, and I always send you love and healing. And I'm going to drop in for a minute and see what messages you need. I still you got to get out and get in the sunshine. I know you did a room, and I'm sure that's, didn't you get this before, Renee? Conflict and defeat. You're carrying a very heavy load, Renee. Okay, I'll show you guys over on TikTok. See this? Conflict and defeat. You're almost like falling down the stairs. You're using the wall to hold yourself up. You feel so defeated. Okay. And conflicted. And I understand that. But I want you to see, okay, and for you, remember, I'm a divinator, so I want you to see this flame right here. Okay, that's your torch. It hasn't gone out. It's just a small little candle right now, okay? But it's still there. It still exists. We just have to feed it. And your daughter really wants you to hear her giggles again. She wants you to know that she still giggles, that she's still very She's happy now. Her 1-year anniversary of her passing was Monday. That's why. Okay, because I really have felt her this week, and I don't normally, like, that's not, I keep boundaries up, like, but there's times that they're down, and it was an eclipse and stuff. Yeah. So that's probably why I was feeling her, or she was wanting, because I especially get for you to cling to the giggles, okay? You have to see that, see down here, it's really dark and dim, but look right behind you, okay? It's all bright. It can still be bright again because there's a light in front of you. You just have to relight it. You have to feed it. Just like we were saying with the self-love and stuff like that. I know that you're just sitting and you're just existing right now because you have other children that you're trying to take care of. But you have to feed your fire. You have to make sure that you're loving yourself like you loved Rachel. Okay, you need to know that she's okay. She's all love and light right now. Like, she's such a high vibration, beautiful little girl, but much wiser than her years. Like, her soul is very wise, very shining, very bright. And she does have friends. She is with family. I don't see the flowers anymore. I see sunshine. Like, and I hear lots of giggles, like lots of girl giggles. So she's around a lot of girls. Like, not only family, like she's found a community. Okay. Aw. And see, I want you to, yes, Michelle, I see you, Michelle. I will get to you. I'm going to go, I just go wherever spirit calls me, but I see you, Michelle. Carrie said that, hold on. It's been a day. It's her best friend's birthday who passed away in 2019. She would have been 42. Oh, I feel that heaviness, Carrie. So what would she have done if she was here? What would you guys have done? Hi, pretty bee. Thanks so much, Angel. What would you have done if she was here? I'm sure you would have had a cake. You guys probably would have gone and done something. Would you guys have gone to the piano bar? Because I'm seeing like you guys would have gone out and celebrated. So what she would like you to do is still celebrate, like still do something, okay? Uh, okay, so Carrie, for you, I'm really seeing she wants you to celebrate. Let's pull a card. Oh, look. I didn't have to pull a card. It just flipped over. Accelerated motion. She's your star. She's watching over you. I get that that's her. Pretty dress on and shoes and go have cocktails. Exactly. But, okay, you don't have to go do it. You can, it's okay if you're exhausted, okay? Look at this. You can do it in your mind. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the stars. That's you looking up at her. So why don't you just go sit under the stars today and imagine you girls, you ladies, in your cocktail dresses at a fancy piano bar. Yeah, she's one of your spirit guides. So this is confirmation saying that she's right there. Okay, thank you so much, Angel. Give Jackson a hug. Love you. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, Carrie, please know she's giving you confirmation across here, okay? And that card reminded you of you. Yeah, this is you. I see this is you. And this is her guiding you. And look at all the stars and stuff. So sometimes when life is heavy, just like with Renee, I want you guys, Renee, I keep getting needs to sit in the sun. Yes, Des, I can pull a card for you. Okay, so everybody just hang out, okay? And if I haven't, is Renee's asking, she's with your dog Cheddar. Is Cheddar orange or yellow? Renee? Okay, so Carrie, I hope that helped you and also gave you confirmation that she's with you, okay? She sent you a Tom Petty song yesterday right after I was talking about her. Of course she did. Beautiful validation. Thanks so much, Angel. Love you, sweetheart. I love that for you, Carrie. So I'm going to scroll back up, guys. Just when I feel people's grief really heavy, I stop and go, guys, have me go right to them, okay? And I know everybody can understand. Okay, Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle, let me take a minute. Before I drop in, I'm going to drink some chai. Guys, get your tea. I have my chai. It's so good. It's kind of cold now. I usually put it in my Yeti. I'm just going to take a minute. When you do, well, at least for me, when I do a bunch of card pulls or tap into your energies and stuff, I have to kind of clear the space for a little bit before I continue on, especially when there's a lot of heavy grief. I just have to kind of clear it. I did see, I think it was Donna said today was her mom's birthday. Seems there's a lot of us Virgos around. Great people. Welcome, Grayson. So please know your loved ones, they're fine. We're the ones who are having the problems down below, okay? They're just on the other side of the veil, living life, enjoying things, checking in on their loved ones, learning their lessons, processing things, seeing some of them are going through life reviews. Everybody goes through a life review. But that's what they're doing. Okay, so Michelle. Hold on a minute. I gotta find where you were. There you go. Michelle, you can ask your question, and all I do is I just drop in and see what message is needed for you. Spiritual strength. Michelle, I love this card. Look at you. Woof. Woman. Okay, this is you. Your mortal being. This is your spiritual self. That's your spiritual strength. Look at how much bigger and powerful you are. Notice the number 9. 3 times 3. I'm getting that you need to know that. You guys see this over in Facebook world? So you need to know how spiritually strong you are. You need to embrace yourself. Stop being small. It's time to be seen. Time to use your spiritual wisdom and your strength, okay? So I hope that helps. I hope that resonated. Now, Jackie is saying that she just had surgery and it's been a slow recovery. I'm so sorry. Please be patient. Your body's healing. And it's miraculous. Okay, just be patient. It can heal. You will get better, I promise. And I know it's hard. Oh, surgeries are so, so difficult. I know, sweetheart. Okay, Jackie. What message does Jackie need today? Shadow. Okay. You have to realize, Jackie, perhaps the surgery is giving you time to look at both sides of yourself. Okay, is the surgery and the recovery triggering something in you? Okay, you need to know that this is another one of those light and dark. Okay, there are parts of you that are super, super strong and super dark. Like darkness isn't always a weakness. It's a strength, okay? So embrace that tough, strong woman in you and realize this is a little tough right now, but there's lessons to be learned. You know, maybe this is giving you time to watch some really good spiritual stuff on Gaia, kind of see if this is triggering anything. Maybe this is some trauma being released along with the pain of the surgery. Like just listen to your body, okay? And realize if you embrace both sides, like the light and the dark, aren't you the one that has the labyrinth card? This would also be a call out. This is like embracing both sides. Okay, there's power in the light and in the dark. Okay, and this is for you. I'm getting like we're coming into shadow season. This is shadow work. Okay, for you to be able to embrace shadow work, which you're kind of doing, like recovering from surgery. There's not much. You're sitting in your bed or you're recovering from pain. So dive into those feelings, express those feelings of frustration and stuff. Okay. Mamone, I have a question about my son. He got sick a week before he passed away. He never got sick. Was that a symptom of his sudden cardiac arrest? Yeah, was he real weak? I Yeah, I get perhaps it was. But nothing could have been done, Mamone. Would you like a card also? I'm going to do a card for like for your message for that question there. But I get that it was a symptom, but nothing would have been done then. He was just weak and tired then. Okay. Deception and oh no. Okay. I actually first drew deception and envy. So I think he was having some issues beforehand and he was denying it. Like he was kind of deceiving himself. He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm tough. I can get this. Because I see him like, was he a fisherman with nets? Because I see him like pulling nets and kind of like getting uncomfortable chest pains. I've had a heart attack, so I know what they feel like. And I get like he was just kind of uncomfortable, but he was thinking indigestion or something. Like he was deceived. Okay. And then the next card I got was temptation. Did he drink or something also? Because I get like he didn't really take it serious and like he might have had a few drinks or something like that. Like he just was just living life a little on the edge and like really wasn't being serious. Like he didn't take it serious. And then the next card, because I don't usually draw 3 cards, but the next card is his family and his foundation and achievements. This is his home. This is his family. Okay. He needs you to know that was his greatest reward in life. That was his biggest achievement, was his family and his home. So you, his family, were his biggest achievement. Okay. So good. Mamoni, because I pulled one for you before. I got you 3. Okay. So I hope that helps you. I do get that, and I understand it because I had heart issues. I honestly went to the hospital thinking I was passing a kidney stone and it was a heart attack. Because in women it's different, but I get that his was just like pressure and nothing really would have happened, that he just kept living life a little on the edge, like he enjoyed life. I get what is that on Fridays when you eat all the yummy food, and like he really just loved life, celebrated life, didn't really care what he ate. And he's really glad he did. He goes, because look at how I died. He's like, I'm so glad. Okay, so I hope that helped. Hold on. Sorry, my dogs are outside barking. So sorry about that if you can hear it. Anyway, so how are we doing? Okay, I'm going to get Des over on Facebook. Give me just a moment. I know you've been going through it. I hope all's okay with you. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to drop in. Destiny. What is destiny? Ooh, crown chakra. Okay, now I always draw another card. The crown chakra is your connection with the divine, with God, with source. Okay. Over on Facebook, can you see that? Connection with God, source, divine. Your crown chakra is right up here. Okay. The way I see it, a lot of people walk around with the crown chakras wide open and they're just constantly communicating with source and God and stuff like that. If you have spiritual gifts, it's not good to do that all the time. You have to kind of close it because you can be receiving messages often that you don't really need to be receiving. Like you need to close it. So there are times that I teach people to do that. Okay. I don't get that so much for you. That's why I need another card for you. So you need to, okay, so you need to make sure that you are connecting with source, divine, higher selves, okay? Realize there's always a plan and there's always a way and there's always truth. This is a very powerful card. Do you see how he's looking at the stars? He's actually on a scale, and there's a scale in front of him. This is like the truth, scales of justice, okay? And he's balancing them himself with his own magic and with the stars. He's aligned. He's perfectly aligned. So that goes right along with your crown. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to do your work with the divine and to see the truth and to find your balance. So I really hope that helps you, Destiny. And as far as the other one, you'll have to message me. Like, that would have to be, I'm not doing medium readings, I'm doing this, and I believe that's how she's sending you. Your grandma's sending you messages. Lean on your source divine, okay? God, source divine, whatever. See the truth, and you balance your own scales. You don't have to worry about anybody else because it's your life, okay? So you balance them. I hope that helped. Okay, okay, now I'm going back over. Jackie is confirming that she did feel jealous, anxiety. Yeah, you're very, very strong. And you didn't have a deck. That's okay. Michelle says there was a situation with my brother's dad last night, and I was thinking in my mind, what would my brother Dan say if he was still here? Then all of a sudden I heard his voice in my head say, wow, and then he laughed. And that's probably exactly what he would have said if he was still here physically. I love that. Michelle, no, that was him. Like 100%. When you were hearing that or feeling that or seeing that in your mind's eye, his soul and spirit was right there, right then with you. Okay. And I can't remember what card we drew, but that was him. Like, that's beautiful. Donna, there's 7 people in my house. I have 2 full-time jobs and I do all the cleaning and cooking. Miss Donna, we're going to pull you a card. It sounds like you need to be setting some boundaries. And why are you doing all the work, the cooking and the cleaning? Needs to be some delegation, some charts put up. I've lived in that situation before. Mental conflict. Yeah, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Like, your mind's telling you, yeah, I need to do organization. I need to set up structure, chore sheets, task sheets. Everybody needs to do their part. Or you're going to die doing that, Donna. Like, you can't take care of everyone. Your husband, yes, but the children are old enough that they can do it. Okay, they can help. And I'm not saying everybody has to do everything. And now I'm going to make a suggestion because I've raised 8 children. I have 5 boys, 3 girls. All are grown. The youngest is 20 now. 3 were special needs. No, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 5 were special needs. And there were times that I had like laminated charts in each room that said how you reset the room. And it was like you vacuum the floor, dust the furniture, straighten the pillows, stuff like that. And I did it for each room. And then we would draw names, and each person would draw a room, and then that was their room for like a week to 2 weeks. And that way nobody was doing more work than the other, and we all drew chores. And I'm telling you, you can't last like that for very long, Donna. You have to delegate, okay? Jackie says, like I'm in a dark room alone right now, so it makes sense. Okay, so realize if you're in a dark room alone, what needs to be seen in the dark, sweetheart? Take this moment. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. Okay, this is not loneliness. This is solitude. This is a time for me to do some reading, do some research, pull some cards. If you don't have cards, that's fine. Just connect with the divine. Do some meditation journeys, stuff like that. Hollis and Brighthawk have some beautiful meditations that you could listen to. Oh, Wendy, I am so, so sorry. Yes, she's with your husband. That's funny. I've only worked with horses a little bit since my childhood. I grew up around horses till I was 13. My cousin showed paint horses. I just did barrels, and I just did barrels and played like for fun. I never just practiced. I never competed or anything like that. My friends did. My cousins showed horses and stuff. Um, but I have had some experiences in some readings the last few years with horses, and I have learned a lot about their souls. They pass very similar to dogs, like right away, and they cross right over. And they actually have like fields and stuff, and they have herds over on the other side. So they're no longer like domesticated, but they go with their humans too. So they have like herds and their human family. So please know, yes, your husband is there with them. They had a very close bond. They had a very close bond. Is it a she? Yeah, she's with him. Oof. And the card that I got, she succeeded. She cut right through that veil and went right to the other side. I love that for you, Wendy. So please know this is like the Ace of Swords. Like this is an awesome card to get. So she triumphantly succeeded and is on the other side. See, and Jackie, I want you to know you're not alone. There's lots of support here for you. So I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, his toxicology report was clear. So he may be referring to like the food that he ingested, because I do see like a lot of fried and stuff. So that might be what he's referring to, just like his lifestyle, and that he knew the drinking occasionally, that he shouldn't have done that. But it's not, he's fine. He just wants you to know he's fine, and there's nothing that could have been done. But he did kind of get some warning signs, and he just kind of ignored them, which a lot of men do. Okay? You're so welcome, Amone. I'm glad, Donna. I just drew you a card, honey. And I hope you're okay, Donna. Please reach out to friends, family, or professional support if you do feel like you need some help or assistance, okay? Oh, wait. I've been sitting here putting your guys' comments. Okay, Hannah said that she just pulled another card from the deck, and it's her third card. It's been another tough love card, reverse judgment. You're the one using the elaborate deck. That is a harsh deck. It's just wanting you to see, okay? Okay, it's just bringing into light. Like, are you judging yourself way too harsh or not enough? Like, I love that, Anna. Donna, working on your gifts would really help your healing. Working on your vibration. Start, instead of looking at all the things that are wrong with the world and all the things that have lost and that are missing and the grief, start looking at the bird that's outside your window flying, the beautiful sunshine, that you woke up that morning and you have a hot cup of coffee. Like, it didn't spill. The coffee pot is working. Things like that. Start seeing the world with gratitude and start just shifting yourself. As you start to shift yourself, you really will shift your vibration, and then the world that you see will start being more positive and beautiful. You won't be seeing all this negativity and have all this lower vibration negativity, and then your spiritual path will really start opening up. You will start having experiences with your loved ones and hearing them more, because your vibration will start rising. Okay, you're so welcome, Donna. I hate to see any of us suffering. Grief is a very hard journey, and I know you've had a lot of losses. I know Renee's had a lot of losses too. So please know, yeah, I love this deck. Okay, Destiny Des over on Facebook says that she's the one that got the scales, the truth and the crown. And she said that's cool because she's a Libra, which are the scales. So please know that's just another validation for you. I don't know what you are. Okay. Oh. I saw a paint. Okay, you just stopped me in my tracks because Wendy says she was a barrel pony, a paint. He loved her. Thanks so much. I knew it was a she, and I kept seeing the paints. And my cousin came forward. And my cousin passed when she was 16 with my uncle. They were in a car accident on their way home from church, and she begged my uncle to let her drive because it was the day before her 16th birthday. And she showed Indian paint horses, and she was #1 in the state. And she lost control, and they wrecked, and they both died instantly. So I know without a doubt your horse is good, and they're reunited, and that's also why I saw my cousin. And see, that's a grief I really have never gotten over. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect to get wham bammed, but see, we all carry grief. That was one. I was 16. Let's see, she was 16, so I was 15 when she passed. And I was in New Mexico, and my family's all in Ohio, and nobody talked about it. They wouldn't tell me where she was buried. My family's British, and some families don't know how to handle grief, especially when it's a young child and a dad at the same time. There was my other cousin still lived, and so my aunt had just her. That was all that was left. Like half of their family was gone. And because of them not addressing it, I guess I've never really fully healed from her loss. My uncle, I did. I love my uncle, but I could accept that. But I was very close to my cousin. So thank you for that. And yeah. So we all carry grief, and it's hard, and sometimes it just smacks you upside the head. And Vicky says, these are beautiful cards. This is a really cool deck. I think it's from like '05 is the copyright. I found it used because I saw it somewhere. I saw a psychic using it. Let me see if I can find the book. I've used it so much I've worn the cover off. But it's called Psychic Tarot. But see, I've worn like the gold lettering off the top. But it's Psychic Tarot, and it is just a beautiful divination oracle deck. Like, I love this deck. I have no idea where the book is. I always just throw the books because I don't really use them. But that's what this is. And then over on Facebook, yeah, Hannah got the message. She had the reverse judgment. And she got the message. Yeah, you're being too hard on yourself. It's time to love yourself and accept who you are. God made you the way he did for a reason, or source, whatever you believe in. My favorite deck. I love this one. Honestly, okay, for accuracy and comfort, it's this one. Okay, it depends, like, favorite for what. I still can't find. Oh, no. I still don't know where the dang book went. Like, there's different decks for different things. This is my favorite to work with. Oops. Sorry, TikTok guys. The Psychic Tarot is my favorite to work with for divination, okay? My dark deck, like harsh truth, is the Labyrinth for sure. And this, I love my Sugar Skull deck for like dark, like shadow work, stuff like that. I really like this deck for my shadow work stuff. But my all-time favorite, like, tarot deck, honestly, is this one right here. Hold on, I gotta drag a puzzle piece on TikTok so they know I'm still on there. There we go. I'm still here, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, Nicole. Nicole's over on TikTok. But anyway, the Light Seers is my favorite deck. Okay, this one is absolutely beautiful. This was my first tarot deck, I had a crazy experience with tarot. Okay. This is the Rider-Waite deck. Okay. This is the traditional deck. Growing up, this deck freaked me out. I felt it was evil. I didn't like tarot. I wouldn't use it. You get those away from me. Like, I had roommates on the ship that I worked on that kept wanting to read my cards. I was like, no, get those away from me. Like, I didn't like them. Then I was on my spiritual path and I started, okay, I should probably get some decks. I was encouraged by teachers and stuff to start drawing cards. So I ended up, my sister, who's actually my aunt, we ended up buying each other decks because I was following the rules and I wanted to do it right. You weren't supposed to buy your very first deck yourself and all this. That's all cockadoodle BS. Just so you know, buy yourself your deck. There's no rules. Shuffle them. Charge them in the... They're your deck. It's your magic. It's your intuition. You do what you feel is right. I like to, when I do sit and shuffle. I have a flame going. I usually pass them over the flame. I used to knock when I first started. I don't knock anymore. Excuse me. So honestly, this is my favorite deck. Is the reason I was shuffling is I wanted to show you. Ooh, we got the death and rebirth card right on the bottom. Look at that. Okay, death is not the end. It's just the rebirth of our gifts. Okay. The reason I like this deck so much is the people. They're real people. Like, you can actually feel these cards. Like, I would dream of these cards. I would dream of these people as I was getting to know these cards. And like, the artwork just drew me in. Look at this magician card. Look at that. And that you can feel the magic in that. Look at her bending water and floating and like, holy cow. So this is my favorite deck. And what's funny is I'm one of those people that I don't always pull the traditional tarot deck because I'm afraid of messing up. So we all have those stupid fears sometimes, and there ain't no reason to it. None at all. Tarot is a story. As long as you learn the story, it's just your interpretation for that picture. Yeah, they're beautiful cards? So that's what I'm saying. When you go to purchase your first tarot deck, look at the images. Buy something that you love and that draws you in, because it'll mean so much more to you when you're working with it. It's like a relationship. It's like a friend. Okay? They really become like an extension of your intuition. They'll give you messages, just like we were just doing just now. So, Joanna, do I pick up anything for you? Let's pull you a card. Thank you. I just got these for my birthday, and I love them too. I just love the symbolism of them. I really wanted to brighten people's day today. The world's been very tough and heavy. So, Joanna, what does Joanna? Notice I'm pulling from my light seers deck. We all got to embrace these fears and stop trying to be perfect. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. You got all your ducks in order. The flight's getting ready to come forward. Joanna, Pentacles is like money. Like, make sure you're saving for a rainy day. Like, see how she's got her money in the pot? Like, cooking from scratch. That's what I'm getting for you. That's what that means for you. I don't normally notice that. You're also reaching to the future. That's like I always thought that was an owl, but no, that actually looks like a dove, like for peace. So you will come to peace. If you're having financial problems, Joanna, know that they're coming to an end. Like, peace will be found with that. Can you guys see that over on TikTok? Welcome, Victoria. Nice to see you. Oh, Nicole over on TikTok. Nicole, who says that she has the Sugar Skull deck too. I love that deck. Donna, I thought I pulled a card for you, Donna. Okay. Okay, Donna, then I will pull a Light Seer card for you. And if you're ever on Facebook, I'll be right there in just a minute to check you guys. Sorry, I'm on like a bunch of different platforms. So if you're commenting, if you're on TikTok and would like, hi, Pennsylvania Lapidary. If you guys would like a card over there, just say so. Okay. Oh, Donna, I can feel your heaviness. Like my shoulders and stuff, my back. 8 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Donna, that's you. You're trying to juggle everything, do everything yourself. You need to delegate. Look at this. See all your light you're wasting? Like your light's just flying everywhere. You're giving everyone your energy. Hello, nature. Welcome. Do you see that? All of your energy is going everywhere, but within. Like you need to keep some of it for yourself. Now, this is a really cool one, though. She's working with the phases of the moon. I also see geometric shapes of the moon. She also has her herbs. She has books. She has a feather like she's writing. She's holding her own flame. See, you're holding your own light. You just have to direct it. You're aiming your light everywhere, okay, and not taking care of yourself. It's almost like you're going to burn out if you don't pull some of that in. Okay, don't give so much out. Okay, I hope that resonates with you, sweetheart. Let me know, Donna, okay? And now I do full readings. I do, right here, I do mediumship readings for an hour, which is where I will connect you with your loved ones, your highest self, whatever messages you need. What I do is I drop in about 15 minutes beforehand and I start taking notes. I just start seeing signs, visions. I get music sometimes, and I will sit there and write usually about 2 pages of notes before I even meet you. I just have your name and I just drop in. And then once I meet you, we do our live Zoom, face to face on Zoom. You get a recording, and then we'll go over my notes and I'll see, you tell me what they mean basically. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Because I get a lot of geography a lot of times and things like that. Look at that. That's perfect. Always on point. Thank you so much, Donna. Okay. And Joanna said, amazing. Okay. Good advice. It resonates. Hopefully I'll get an assistant manager job. It applied for, I am thinking about money. So thank you. Yes. So no, yours are all like, a lot of us are very worried about money right now. Money is a big thing. The economy is like, holy crap, food is expensive. Cooking from scratch will help us all. If you're older, nature, I see you. I'll get you a card. If you're older like me, I'm 59. Luckily, I know how to make a lot of things from scratch. A lot of younger kids don't. So I really feel it's up to us to help them. Like start teaching them how to return back to the basics, because that's how they're going to save money and be able to survive this economical whatever is going on. So, nature, I do want to draw you a card. Let's go ahead and draw these. See, I'm being pushed outside my comfort zone. I love this deck, but I very rarely do this deck on lives. What does nature? Now, because you do have a name like nature, I'm just going to connect with the person that is behind that. What message do you need? Have you like thrown all your cups up, waiting to see what's coming down? I get 9 of cups. Okay. Now for you, nature, I get like lots of golden light. This is nothing but pure light. You are flying. Cups are like, you're ready to receive. Okay. You are open to receive. Are you manifesting something really big right now? If not, it's coming. It's like you have all your cups out there just waiting to gather the rain is almost what I see. Like this golden rain, this golden light. And you're like elevating, you're flying, you're lifted above. There's a gold treasure chest here too. So this is nothing. And usually wealth and things like that is pentacles. But for you with this card, that's what I'm getting, like your messages, like how much longer can I hold on? Because if you look, it almost looks like she's underwater, but it's like a golden water. See this up here? This looks like a wave. It looks like she's floating, but it's more light, okay? So whatever's going on, please know your cups are right where they need to be. Keep flowing your light, keep spreading your light, keep manifesting, and they will fill up. Okay? So I hope, let me know how that resonates. So whatever is going on, you're on the right path, and the blessings will come. You just have to be patient. Is there anything else they need? And I'm being very drawn to the light of her dress. Hold on. She has blue hair and magnificent, like it almost looks like I have a nightgown like this. It's like a tie-dye dress. Can you see that tie-dye on her dress? So it isn't all gold. This is like a tie-dye. So to me, that's also embrace the colors of life, the rainbow of life. This card has so much light and gold and sparkles. So keep manifesting and keep going, okay? Yeah, don't hope. See, that's the other thing too. Nature just said that, thank you. They hope what did you say? Thank you. I certainly hope so. Never say hope so. Thank you. And so it is, or so mote it be. Embrace it and accept it as, yes, that is what it will be. Okay, because you're manifesting it. So don't manifest and go, oh, I hope this works. I hope this works. No, this is going to work. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be successful. This nature, what is your nature reclaimed, is going to be freaking amazing. Are you the one that does that really cool jewelry? If so, like, yes, exactly. So mote it be. Whatever you want to, you claim it. Okay? Don't ever doubt yourself. Tani, let's pull you a card, okay? What message does Tani need? I will have you know, are you the one that had the king in Australia? Because he came through like 2 days ago. I've had a very rough time with this eclipse and stuff, and a lot of souls that I've read for have popped in just to check on me and let me know that, no, I can't get frustrated. Yeah, look. Yeah, that was your great-grandfather, because look at this, Tawny. Look at... Okay. He's the enforcer. He's the ruler, the emperor. He's grounded, but he's noble. Hi, Jade. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, your great-grandfather's definitely around. That's funny. As I was talking, he comes through. Yes. Yeah, he was a king. He was... I'm really surprised I didn't do like the king of... Was it the King of Wands, I think, where he's surrounded by all these... See, I'm not even getting... Okay, like, what's really funny about this card, this is one of the cards that really hit me the most with this deck when I first got it, was him. I couldn't figure him out because he has a pawn. Like, he knows all the moves. But for you, I'm being more drawn to this light right here and to this skull. So for you, I get everything is in order and as it should be. You have to, oh no, that's a king. Keep drawing back to your roots and realize you're surrounded by magic. Like, you are surrounded. And the emperor will always watch over you. He always watches over you. Okay, and Jade, yes, I'll pull a card for you. Yeah, join me over on TikTok. MamaCole's Nest on TikTok. I've been on TikTok for, I'm not even kidding, 7 years probably. And I used to go live all the time, but now that it's gotten really crazy with the psychic mediums, I just go live and let it just play as I'm doing this. I try to read the comments and stuff, but I'm not really, you know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those crazy TikTok psychics because I'm not. I'm like the real deal. So I hope that resonated with you, Tawny. Yeah, your family is pretty amazing and pretty magical. I that's the first king I ever had in a reading. And what was cool is when her great grandfather appeared to me, I couldn't figure out. He was like all scruffy, and he had like these this white paint stuff, like these markings on his face. And I kept telling her he's got all this stuff, and then he had like scratches all over it. Well, come to find out, it was just tribal paint, and the scratches were like ceremonial jaguar scratch. It was amazing. I saw a picture afterwards. It did resonate. I'm so glad. So that was a very cool reading. I don't always remember readings, and I've seen him a lot lately. How's everybody over on Facebook and the mediums group? Let me refresh. Well, that's refreshing. Jade. Oh, there's Jade's over there too. You guys are popping around everywhere. Okay, Jade. This is just Jade. The very first message I get is to ignore the drama, whatever that is. Ooh, and you got 2 cards. Yep. 6 of Swords. The drama is behind you. You're moving on to smoother waters. Okay, don't sweat the stuff. Okay, I know it might be rough and you got your baggage and stuff, but the journey ahead is going to be smooth. You just have to take the first step. This is the Fool. Okay, you have to embrace all that you have. You're very prepared for this journey. Just take the step, Jade. I hope that resonated with you. Did you see that? Look at that. So there's rough waters ahead, and it's a little rough, but you have your guides all right here guiding this journey. Okay, and it's definitely going to lead, look at that, to smoother waters. It's going to lead to a beautiful soul journey for you. Like huge. This is the flower of life. I love the depiction of the Fool in this deck. She has an amethyst in her hand, her staff, and she's usually that shows them like walking off the cliff, she's going to just fall gently, like blind man fall into the flower of life. So I hope that helps. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, I have a painting that I did with red and gold ochre. So that may have been part of very ceremonial. I did it in a ceremony. And Hannah says, I'm the black sheep of the family. They're all Christians. However, I do think older family from Ireland were pagan. Oh, they definitely were. I am in the same situation. Most of my family are devout Christians, Southern Baptist, stuff like that, black sheep of the family. And I hid what I did for years. And even in my own neighborhood, that's part of the reason I'm moving, because people were very against my beliefs and my practices. And I've basically came out of the closet about probably about 5 years ago and just said, you know what, I don't care what people think. What I do, my gift is too special for me to hide in a closet and not share and connect people with their loved ones. And look at Tawny's cards just got there. Your grandpa just made sure they got there in time. So open them up, feel, shuffle them, and pull one, honey. Let's see what's up with them. See how they feel, how you connect. Okay, and let's check over on Facebook. I'm probably going to go here in a little bit, but I think that we were waiting just for her to get her cards. Yeah, I'm going to have to go a little bit because I got to get my son from work. And I've been going about an hour and a half. I try to go an hour and a half or so. I will be live tomorrow night. Don't be anxious. They're a fun card. They're just a tool. Hi, Lupita. Hola, Lupita. I have a stepsister in Mexico, and I don't remember much Spanish anymore. So if you would like a reading from me, go to PsychicInsights.Life /MamaCole. And you can book with me hour session. I do past life regressions. I do Akashic record work. I also work with Hecate and other deities. I'm a spiritual coach, soul coach, whatever you need. I also definitely help a lot with grief, trauma, stuff like that. Don't be anxious. Tanya keeps saying she's anxious about her cards. I'm so glad her cards got there. So, does anybody have any questions? Did I get everybody that wanted a card? We have a small group tonight. I will be here tomorrow night, but I'm going to be here at 9 o'clock. Oh, wait. It might have to be 7. I think I'm going to have to do it at 7 because my son works. Like, I have to be able to pick him up from work. I wasn't thinking about that. I'll have to double check that. So it'll probably be 7 Eastern tomorrow. Don't you love the way they package stuff nowadays? It's so funny. So how's everybody over on TikTok? Jade, I hope that resonated with you. Looks like you're in for a wondering what you're up to. You should. Whoop. There we go. Tony, why don't you go ahead? Thanks, Nicole. Your cards answered you. Good. Good. See, if anything, I want you guys to realize your cards are just an extension of your gifts and your intuition. It's an easier way, or not an easier way, it's a good way to start getting messages and learning. And I highly encourage you to journal. Like, pull a card each day, look at it. King of Pentacles, look at that. Look at it, see what does this card mean for whatever question you ask. And if you don't want to ask a question, just what is the message for me today? What messages does universe have for me today? Okay, then pull your card and look at it. Like, if I was asking that, my message would be like, keep calm, carry on, keep calm, all is as it should be. You're watched over and protected. No worries. That's how I would take this. Just relax. It's all okay. Have faith. Okay? So I hope everyone has had a great night. I want to go ahead and close our eyes for a minute. Take a deep breath. I'd like to release our guides, guardians, angels, protectors, our higher selves. Thank you so much for all the messages this evening. Thank you for all the there you go. Hannah said that she started doing shadow work and she's journaling. Good job. Oh, ho, ho. And Tawny had her boundaries and the grief cards fell out. So perhaps you need to have a little bit better boundaries when you're doing your spiritual work and connect with some of your grief, because there ain't no doubt in my mind your ancestors are trying to contact you. You have very strong, beautiful, powerful ancestors who are wanting you to embrace this journey for sure. Oh, you're over on Discord. Hi, Angel. Hi, Pretty Bee. Oh, that's funny. So I guess my Discord is working because somebody's there. I don't know. But somehow I saw it in that main feed. So that was cool. So thank you so much, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night, probably at 7. I think it's, oh, you're on Twitch. Okay. I knew it was somewhere. So I know that I am working on Twitch. Cool. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, be here. Hey, Angel. Psychic Insights on Twitch. Yeah, I think my son gets off at 9:30 tomorrow night, so I probably have to do my live at 7. So I will see you guys right here, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great evening, and let me see if I can find our little, there we go. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.